was a quick little thwarp today. Just that's all we need. But hello, everyone. Welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Happy Halloweener, everyone. I broke out my lovely Campbell's soup mug for the occasion, and I'm having a lovely Halloween so far.
Lovely. And hello, everyone. It is me, Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I loves me some tea. And yes, happy Halloween to everyone. Hope you have a very spooky, spectacular day. And if you feel like getting gifts, get a cup mug. And I know it's not Christmas, but you can still get a cup mug. Go to LanaGsCreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And if you see that beautiful QR code floating above my head there, you can just use that, scan that code, and it'll take you right to the site for you to get your lovely cup mug. And we do ship internationally and domestically, so there are no excuses. Get your cup mug, period.
And we are back with another beautiful, fabulous, lovely, and fantastic Drag Race UK Series 7 interview.
Tragic.
Today with...
Tragic.
Well, yes, because everyone on this cast is incredible, lovely, and fantastic, but spoilers will be happening here shortly, so if you do not want to be spoiled on who it is, don't go any further. But we are trademarking this interview. Just kidding, we're not trademarking it, but we are talking to Sally TM.
Tragic.
I know.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad that this happened, but I am so excited to get to talk to Sally because
yes,
absolutely. I adore her.
Oh, absolutely adore her. Very excited. And we're going to dive right into that. Before we do, make sure to subscribe if you have not already, because we're here almost all the time giving you almost all things drag. Currently, it's a lot of drag, so make sure to hit the notification bell when you subscribe so you know when we put out all of our content. We are on the doorstep of 3,000 subscribers. We are right there. We are about that close. So every little subscription means the absolute world, and we thank you for that. Otherwise, check out everything we're doing here at the Cup Network. All our links are down in the description below. Go get your merch. Go follow us on our socials. You could go follow both of us, and make sure, most importantly, to go support Sally and this cast. All of her links are down in the description below. So without further ado, let's go talk to Sally TM. Gorgeous. Sally TM, what are we doing talking to you today? What happened? I do have a question to start. It's a very poignant question. Do you love dancing?
I love dancing.
I do need to know, my dear, how are you feeling after watching last night's episode? How are you? How are you doing? How's Miss Sally doing on this occasion?
I feel great. Like, I mean, it's been 7 months ruminating on the fact that, like, I went home on a performance challenge and I went home in a lip sync, which is, you know, a bread and butter for drag artists. But you know, these things, you ruminate on them, and the fact that, like, oh, I'm actually not good enough to be a performer or whatever. Like, you have these thoughts, and then the episode came out, and I was just like, oh, like, I actually did a good job, and I was kind of gagged, you know, to be able to, like, I'm not a dancer. I'm never going to be a dancer. I'm a clocker. I don't care. But the top and bottom line is my mouth moves and I can move my body in a way that is for a performance. So I will be able to lip sync. And also, Mama, don't rain on my parade. Girl, come on. That was a good little wheelhouse song for Sally TM at least. So to be able to, I mean, at least try to kind of keep up with Taurus during that number, I was like, oh, gag, this is fierce. Like, I was like, oh, thank God. because Mama, I had no faith in myself when I was there. But of course, when you're watching it on television, it's a whole other story.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Miss Ma'am, you ate. The lip sync was
You
really
did.
good, by the way. So you
Oh.
ate. It was not you didn't have to
Mm.
keep up with anybody. You did. You didn't
Yeah.
try. You did. You ate. So you
Most
can go.
definitely.
There was nothing you should feel down about in this whole episode. It was just a good episode all around with all of everybody being very good. So
Yeah.
you were good.
Absolutely.
So my question now is, where were you when you got the call that you were going to be on Drag Race?
I was in my previous job in a cubicle, a one by one cubicle, and I was missing a commercial department meeting to hear the fact that I actually got on Drag Race, and everyone was like, "Russell, where are you? Like, we need you in this meeting. You're the only motion designer here. Where are you?" And I was like, "I've just got the best news of my life, and I'm not going to have to tell you anything because I signed a contract." Obviously, I didn't say that, lol. I was like, "Oh, sorry, I had another meeting." But yeah, I was like, it's so funny watching all those people with the TikToks last year, like being like, "Oh
Mm-hmm.
my god, I was at home," and it was like they romanticized this call, being like so like, "Oh my god, this is so romantic. I got on Drag Race," and I'm like literally like miserable at 4 o'clock in the afternoon in a cubicle at work, being like, "Oh, like." The producers were kind of like gagged by my response. I mean, obviously, it's very, very telling of what my response was probably because you've seen me on 6 episodes of Drag Race right now.
Yeah.
But it was like, what was it? They went, "Oh, congratulations, you're on this season of Drag Race." And I went, "Yay!" And they were like, "Oh, you don't seem too impressed by that." And I was like, "No, I'm really happy. I can't wait."
Like, no, it's
That
great.
seems to have been the common reply amongst all of the eliminated queens thus far. That's been the through line with all of you. It's been just a yay kind
Like,
of reply.
it's always a
We've gotten
rule.
that reply from all of you so far,
It,
pretty much.
it's just
I
so
love it.
awkward. It's
Yeah.
just such an
Yeah.
awkward thing. Like it's just kind of like, what do you want me to scream and shout and let it all out? I know, Mama, I can't do that right now. I'm at work.
Yeah.
But work, I
No, I
mean,
get that.
a lot of people are like, I'm in a public place or I'm somewhere where I don't want to
Right.
just scream right now. It's like, oh, great. Can I go now? Like,
Yeah. Oh,
I
Right,
love it. I
exactly.
love it.
Exactly.
send me the
Now,
details. Thanks.
right. Now, speaking of that lip sync, I am someone that's been asking for Don't Rain on My Parade for years. And to have two of my favorite people on this season perform it, I was in pure heaven. On a scale of 1 to absolutely bricking it, Sally, how did you feel knowing going into Untucked that you would be lip syncing to "Don't Rain on My Parade," giving such an iconic moment? Like, what were the thoughts? What were the feelings? How are you feeling going into that?
I completely forgot that because in the moment I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna have to lip sync," but also at the same time, I was like, I literally, it got to a point where I was like, "Okay, this is like a local bar now. Like I'm in
Mm,
a local bar, and
sure.
the lip sync roulette is just sort of like stopped on Don't Rain on My Parade." So when we when I go out there again, when they're when they're doing the things and whatever and stuffs and lights and stuff, just think, "Oh, this is just a bar doing soundtrack." And then like as soon as it's like so like I love the fact that my brain, while I am all over the shop, I can trick myself into believing I'm
Hmm.
so deluded. I can trick myself into believing I'm in different places. That's why I was able to talk to RuPaul so casually. Um because I just kept turning around and being like, this is just a normal person with money and fame. Um so like
Yeah.
that's just how you gotta do it. Like, Mama, fake it till you make it. And the fact that my
Yeah.
brain allowed me to be like, right, okay, this is just a normal person. Just have a conversation with them. It's fine. It won't be like it's not like pulling teeth, Mama. You can talk to your mom. You can talk to RuPaul.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I knew to some aspect that I was the clear like the clear one that was in the bottom, and it was in between Tiris and Slexa. Like it didn't
Yeah.
really matter to me. Like regardless, it was like yeah, okay, like whichever one it is, I don't really care. Like I know that a high chance if it was Tiris, I am going home because Tiris is a great, like, incredible performer. But like again, I wasn't gonna turn around and be like, right, I'm just gonna give up, because this is the thing with Drag Race. Like I feel like for the past 3 or 4 episodes, you sort of heard people just go, yeah, I'm happy with this outcome. Like I'll be fine if I go home. And I was like, no, I'm not fine if I go home. I literally need to fight. Like this is another opportunity to literally be like, I'm staying.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was really fun. Loved it.
It was great, and you both killed it. You both absolutely killed it.
Absolutely. You know what else you killed, Sally? You killed this runway this season.
Oh,
You've been had the best runways this season, and yesterday's episode was come on now. That was so good. And we do this thing called Instagram reviews on our page, and for every new season. And so we went deep diving through your Instagram and picked our favorite. You had one of the best. Like I enjoyed going through your Instagram so much because of your fashions. It was like incredible. Like one of the ones that we were just like
2 years. I think in 2 years of doing it, you have one of my absolute favorite Instagrams that I've ever gone through. All of the franchises of Drag Race that we've gone through, like one of my absolute favorites.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
It's so good. So we just want to know what your inspiration is for your fashions. How do you even come up with the looks that you presented and now that you have all over your Instagram that we adore?
I used to watch a cartoon called Challenge Showdown, and when cartoon like character design, they're always the same. They're always wearing the same outfit, apart from this one diva, Kimiko, and she literally every different location that they went to, Kimiko wore a different outfit every time, but you would know it was Kimiko because of that. Like she changed her outfits every time, but it was still Kimiko. Like she was never not like she was the same diva. So I was so gagged by that, and I was like, I actually love that idea in a character where you can do everything and anything all at once and still be the same diva. And I think that for me with Sally TM, I've always been attracted to video games, Tekken, SSX Tricky, Jet Set Radio, Ulala Space Channel 5. And then I've married it with cartoons like Pokemon, Totally Spies, Dexter's Laboratory, like Hanna-Barbera cartoons. And then it's one thing to be able to deliver camp and character, but it's one thing to also be able to deliver fashion references. And I think that like I really enjoy sort of like Galliano's work. I really enjoy Comme des Garçons. I really enjoy Schiaparelli. Like I really wanted to make sure that I had astute references to my work every single time, and to be able to use my like vision and color to create really clean and fierce looks constantly.
It's exactly what you did. It's exactly what you did. Every single bit of what you presented on the runway of this season was nothing short of beauty, perfection, art, dumb in the absolute best way. And if no one's told you today, you are an absolutely incredible artist. Everything Ru said on that runway, like, I was thinking the exact same thing watching you this entire season. Like, you are just an artist in the truest, most beautiful sense of the term. And, like, we as drag fans appreciate everything that you have done and presented and have done for drag this season and will continue to do. So just thank you for doing what you're doing, because you're making an impact in such a beautiful way, in ways you may not even understand, Sally. So thank you. Thank you. It's artist to artist here, just thank you, because it's inspiring. It really is. And we appreciate you greatly for it.
Thank you so much. Honestly, I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Between the last 2 weeks, last week's episode, I think I said it in our recap, I don't know what Sally was on this runway, But I don't care what Sally was on this runway. I just knew it was good and it was great.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. Like, the longer I stared at it, the more I loved it. And I was like, oh my goodness. Absolutely. So last thing I want to know is, what did you learn about yourself on the show?
You know what? I've learned a few things. I'll boil it down to two. So one is to be a bit kinder to myself. I think that I am deserving of everything that's coming towards me, and maybe it's karmic balance for what's happened previously in my drag career, but I'm really happy with what's happened. Like, it's so nice, and I'm so glad that I was able to go through the process of Drag Race to be able to learn to be a little bit kinder to myself, so I can, come into full force and be able to represent, be able to hold my head high and be proud of what I've done. And the second thing is, like, I've been able to cherish my friendships a little bit more. Being able to be in a room full of 11 strangers, I every time the speculative cast lists come out on Reddit, I'm always like, oh, I would not get on with them, or I would not get on with them, I would not get on with this cast, that cast, whatever. And it was the first time I've actually turned around and was like I'm gonna have to let my guard down, and I'm gonna have to let down walls that I've built up to kind of protect myself. And it's actually helped me understand that, it's not like how to speak to strangers, first of all, how to be able to be kinder to people and be able to interact with people in an environment where, they might not know you, I might not know them. So it's allowed me to really be like, right, okay, I can actually speak to strangers now. And then to go back home and with my existing relationships, be able to cherish them and be able to work on them a lot better than I have, because it's weird that a month-long vacation away to Malta was able to tell me like, you need to cultivate the friendships that you've known for maybe 2, 3, 4, even 5 years. Like, you need to kind of like cultivate that just a little bit more. So I'm glad that I was able to do the experience to do that.
Fabulous.
Oh, that's lovely.
Thank you, Sally, for all of your contributions this season and beyond, and we greatly appreciate you and we adore you dearly.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Love.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye. Oh, she's fun. She's so fun.
She's lovely.
I adore her.
Lovely. I just, I love it. I love her. I've still love the fact that I got to ask her about her fashions, because like, that's the one thing that I just am absolutely gaga over about her. Like, she's incredible. Incredible.
I'm glad that we got to talk to her about fashions and how good her fashions are. Yeah, I agree. It sucks we're not gonna get to see any more of them on the show, but if we didn't have enough reason to do a specific look over here for eliminated queens looks, now we have even more reason. And we were probably going to do it anyway, so we've got more reason now, so that'll be a fun, exciting, lovely adventure to do at some point. I don't know when, but at some point. But regardless, thank you, Sally, and thank you for joining us for this beautiful, lovely, fantastic interview. Make sure to check out both our episode recap and our look over here, coming out later this weekend. And otherwise, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all those fabulous, wonderful, fantastic things. Go get your cup mug at lanagcreations.etsy.com. QR code is right up there. And with that being said, y'all, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. So have a fabulously spooky rest of your day and your weekend.
And safe.
And safe, of course. And cheers, y'all. Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Boo.
Spooky.